NBA Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. Last game for the Pacers, a loss. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Count that one.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
Pass to Wood. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Here's Halliburton after the basket by Boston. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. And it's Mathurin missing. Antetokounmpo against Mathurin. Antetokounmpo looking it over. They get it back. Bailey. He shoots again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bailey's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Mathurin. To the wing right side. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boston ball.
So Boston going with almost an entire new grouping. Collins checked in for the kid. Lewis comes in for Yass. He's covered by McConnell. Grabber outside. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket is good.
Boy, he is looking confident using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Siakam outside. Collins with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Boston leads by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Here in this one.
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Pacers trail by 8. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Toppin. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Wiseman in at the 5 down low.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
Passes it to Jeffers. 5 on the clock. Over Wiseman. And Wiseman sends it back. Here's McConnell. Still yet to score. And there's the foul. It'll go on Dove. That's his first foul. Boston making some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Lewis. And Wood subbed in for the natural.
Wood.
McConnell finds Matherin. Wiseman with the ball. Working on Collins. Really left alone that time. Toppin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
And it's Giannis missing. And Matherin has got the ball here for Indiana. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against the San Antonio Spurs. McConnell scanning the floor. There's the pass to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Again, Indiana. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Wood. To the middle. Here's Collins, and it's in there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Pass to Matherin. Passes to Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The second effort. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Boston shooting their first free throw tonight.
At the line for Boston, Collins. One shot.
One shot.
And that one falls for Collins. 9 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's McConnell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
TJ McConnell taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for McConnell. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. With 1 on the clock, he doesn't hit that one. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Boston on top. They're up by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Fans your youth squad.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at Boston, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, Ernie, you gotta love the way they're getting stops. I mean, the defense works only if all 5 guys are playing and attached to a string. When one guy moves, the other has to. Elite, physical, tough, engaged level.
And over to you, big fella. Your thoughts on the Pacers first half?
At this point, you feel like they have to attack inside, make the offense more defensive. Looks like they're not even trying to make things happen in the paint. If you ask me, they're leaving food on the table now.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
In this one.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's just that good. You can plan for him, but he just makes great adjustments on the fly.
Pacers trail by 3. We've got the professor, Antetokounmpo, out there with the kid. And there's Doc, and it's Bridges in its small forward. That's the Boston 5. Back to Turner. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Siakam misses. Boston leading by 3. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. The pass to Halliburton.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Siakam. That one, no good. Good D by Giannis. So it's Boston now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Turner finds Nembhard. There's 1:26 left in the third. Jeffries with the rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Now Wood. Here's Bailey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul.
For Boston, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Boston. Lewis checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. The natural comes in for Doc. And the professor subbed in for the professor. The Pacers also changing it up. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Siakam. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. That's tipped. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. And the basket by Bailey.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Pass to Halliburton. Trying to end the drought, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And how about the commitment there from Halliburton? Sticking with it and getting himself to the line.
The Pacers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Halliburton.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Collins checked in for Boston. Weber comes in for Bridges. Obi Toppin's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton hits them both. Boston leading by 8. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trent passes to Weber. Goes back up. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Here's Halliburton. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Boston holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. Game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Halliburton in at the 5. Count it. And that's now 7 points for Doug.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Knocked loose. Collins against Siakam. Here's Toppin. Just 5 to shoot. No good that time. Collins with some nice D. Lewis passes to Collins. Banked in off the glass. Collins has got the lead up to 12 now for Boston.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Floats one up. It's hauled in by Wood. Boston leading by 12. Down low. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Almost an entire new group. Bailey, he's checked in for Collins. Giannis comes in for Lewis. Bridges, he's checked in for Weber. And the professor subbed in for the natural. And the Pacers also making a change. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Bridges against Halliburton. The offensive rebound. Bridges misses. Pacers trail by 13.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Boston.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage,
Pacers ball.
plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the kid.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And it's Wood with the ball for Boston. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
First team foul. At the line for Boston, Jeffries. Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jeffries. Some changes for Boston. Lewis checked in for Antetokounmpo, and the professor subbed in for Wood. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. James Wiseman, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Isaiah Jackson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Toppin, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. So he gets them both. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. McConnell kicks to Wiseman. Indiana moving it around. McConnell finds Jackson. Halliburton outside. 6 to shoot. Good work defensively by Trent. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Huge, big win tonight. How did you do it?
I think we're just having fun. I think our guys were running to their spots, and we were able to drive their lanes and made the right pass, and we were knocking down shots. The ball was moving. We were defending. We were having fun. So that's why we got to win.
So you need to patent that formula, I guess. Congrats on the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.